connection, you mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume the
Might
stream
need
is
that.
live, and here we go with our E3 predictions for 2018.
Yeah.
I should get a notification in like 5 seconds that says,
Yeah, you should check. Just make sure.
"You're live."
Just check. Just keep checking.
Mm-hmm.
Check,
Oh.
check.
So let's just start it, because I think we're good.
Go for
Okay.
it.
So the first thing we want to get into on this list is Nintendo.
Of course. Nintendo.
Because
Obviously.
they are coming out. They're going to be
I
talking
mean-
about the game that I'm most excited for.
Who's not?
Super Smash Bros. For
Yeah.
Switch?
Yeah, who's
Yeah.
not most excited for that game?
You
Man.
can leave now. I think we're
Yeah.
all. Well, it's not a competition,
It isn't, but it is.
but we're all excited.
Life is a competition.
It's not a competition, but I'm winning.
I swear that's a shirt. Anyway, so Smash Bros.
You can make it a shirt.
I think
In
okay,
Braille.
so they're gonna have a tournament that people already signed up for, and they're gonna have booths at E3 where people can play Super Smash Bros. On Nintendo Switch. So I think we're gonna get like lots of character reveals of at least like the base characters that
The
come with
base
the game.
characters.
Right.
Are they gonna have unlockables or DLC? Just DLC. Do you think?
Both.
Oh, for sure unlockables. Like
I mean,
a
I
Smash
think
Bros.
they're-
game without
Yeah,
unlocking
yeah.
characters would be insane. That's like one of my favorite parts. Is like
That's
challenger
like
approaches.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
without battling the Pokemon.
I know that would be insane. So
Game Freak, I hope you're
they,
listening.
yeah, they better.
Speaking of insane, yeah.
Anyway,
Better get that right.
anyway, by the way, any Alolan Pokemon that you want them to include in
Ooh.
Super Smash Bros?
No,
No.
not a single. I don't. Well,
At the very least, in a Pokeball, I want like a Mimikyu, that like stuns people with dread or something. Like,
oh,
I think that would be
like
cool.
background, not like.
No, I'm thinking like character
well,
or
character
background.
or yeah.
But like
I-
as far as background goes, I would like that.
I can't think of anything as a character, but background. Ninetales, maybe.
Yeah,
I always
the
thought that
Alolan Ninetales.
Alolan Ninetales was really
Like
cool.
freeze people. They could do
Yeah.
it. They could have a lot of fun with that. But like off the
Mhm.
back, I can't think of ones that I would want to be a character.
I don't think they will make any of them characters because in Smash Bros. Melee they had like Pichu and then they got rid of it.
Oh,
And then in
that was Pichu though.
Smash Bros.
Yeah,
well,
that's-
and then in
that's-
Smash Bros. Brawl, they got rid of everyone but Charizard.
Hmm.
Well, so they used
Yeah,
Charizard
but they
as
did,
Pokemon Trainer, but then they got rid of it for Smash Bros. 4.
Just do Pokemon Trainer and have like 16 Pokemon you can choose from. That's my vote.
random for
No
everything.
Pokemon
But
trainer.
be-
though.
but
no
keep-
Pokemon trainer.
Keep Pikachu separate because I control hard with him. So, anyway, so like I'm really excited for that game. I think they're gonna really emphasize it. They're gonna have like a presentation direct type style thing at E3, and then a long treehouse that spans days. I think they're gonna dedicate like a good 5 minutes to Smash Bros. And yeah,
Good 5.
Yeah.
that's a big deal. Like that's a lot of time for Nintendo's like because they
Yeah.
compact their directs really
Yeah.
well. So and I also think prediction time. I think that's going to come out in September, to like
Along
help.
with the-
Incentivize.
Yeah, to help with Nintendo Switch Online launching in September to say like you want to play online here, and also it's a third the price as like the other two companies charging for online services. So. And we're gonna include these old games that I think everybody loves, and like I don't know, I completely agree with it. I like it. Some people don't, but if they launch it with Smash Bros, I don't think it'll be an issue.
So, I don't understand the haters for
Neither.
Nintendo Online.
It's
'Cause,
$20
like,
for a
seriously,
year.
And for a family of 8 people,
get a
like we're gonna do a
family-
family thing, it's
We're
$35.
gonna see if we can do a family thing.
See.
We can. I checked.
Oh,
All we have to
really?
do is register all of our accounts as a family online, and then
This is so good.
we're good to go.
This is so good.
Now
Yeah.
you know.
It's even cheaper. Just make
Super
friends.
cheap.
Yeah.
Just
Make friends.
Make 7
$34,
friends.
If
8
we can
family
do it,
members.
you might be able to.
Yeah.
I'm charismatic. Anyways,
So
Move
I
on.
just don't understand why people can hate against that because like you
compared
know
to,
that
I mean, the PlayStation 1 used to be $15 a month.
yeah, wow,
A month.
When was that?
that's
Back in the
terrible.
PS3.
Also, look at
Oh,
this.
okay.
Everybody knows Smash is coming.
Yeah.
Smash is coming. And
This
they're gonna
reveal
have
trailer.
Splatoon.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get any more Splatoon
Characters.
DLC stuff at E3. Like I don't think it's necessary.
No.
Well, I think that they'll talk about the DLC that they've already announced.
Maybe.
Yeah, they might review
It's coming
it.
out in July. I don't know. They might talk about it. They might not.
Yeah, it's kind of soon. We'll see. We'll see.
So, anyway.
Oh, man.
So here's I love this moment.
That was a great like
when you
that,
could see
it
the
was-
Smash Bros logo in her eye reflecting. Like I was like, wow. I was freaking out.
I can't remember the
I was alone
circumstances
at home and I was freaking
under which
out.
I saw this, but it was like, oh, cool, Splatoon. Love Splatoon. What is this? And then you see the logo and it's like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It
going
was
in.
insane.
Anyways.
So anyway, super excited for that, and Nintendo Switch Online. On to the next. So last E3. What's up?
Is that red thing? Around
Oh, only we can see that.
there? Okay.
It's an OBS thing.
Cool.
So last E3, we got an insane logo from Nintendo Switch with
We got
the
a
number
logo.
4, and people flipped their lids.
Yes.
And that was Metroid Prime 4 that they were announcing is in development.
Yep.
And I think they're gonna show us some crazy stuff this E3. I think
Yeah.
they're gonna show us like an actual.
They have to. You can't just
trailer.
give us a 4 and then a year later
They've had a year.
not give us at least
We've had a year to stew on that number.
like give us give us some gameplay at least.
Yeah.
That's all I ask.
Scroll up.
Oh man, there we are.
And we're back.
So like I think they're gonna talk about Metroid Prime 4, and I think it's gonna be
An actual trailer.
an actual
And
trailer. I don't know if
a
they'll have
release.
gameplay,
They'll
but
give a release year. They'll probably 2019.
They'll say 2019. That's what I think. Like I think they're gonna say 2019 because it's gonna come out before next E3.
They might
I
give
think.
us an early. They might give us a late.
That's true.
I
That's
doubt
true.
it'll get.
They won't
They-
give quarters.
They won't give like a fall or a spring. It might. They might say early,
Yeah.
or they might just say 2019. That's
Funny
my
thing
prediction.
is, Pokemon.
or surprise and like release it real soon. Like
I don't think so.
I don't think you go from a
I don't think
4
they could.
to here's this in a year.
Plus, I don't think they would like for the wow factor. I don't think they would like avoid
Yeah.
like talking about Metroid Prime 4 because that's huge for them. That's,
Exactly. Yeah. Also, if they try to release it this year, they're competing with big.
They're competing
guns.
with a lot.
They're
and
competing with Prime 4, or I mean Smash. Yeah.
Smash, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2, Kingdom
Smash.
Hearts 3.
I have a whole
just
list
so many
in front of me,
games.
and I just blanked. Smash. They're
That was
competing with
good.
Smash.
Anyway, I promise you, there's a lot of games this year.
Oh.
Anyway, so I think that's gonna be great. Next up, I'm just gonna mention this Shin Megami Tensei 5. Would you quit barking at people, bro? Anyway, Shin Megami Tensei 5 is going to get a gameplay trailer, I think, and that's gonna be from Atlas. So I don't know if it'll be during the Nintendo trailer or like their thing. Don't worry about it. But like they just teased us last year, and I think we're gonna get that like late this year or early next year, which is exciting. So for people who don't know what Shin Megami Tensei is, it is the series from which Persona came.
Oh.
Persona is kind of a spin-off of Shin Megami Tensei 5. We won't get into that, but yeah, that's where it comes from. On to the next.
Cool.
Fire
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem. Okay, I just want to say I don't want any more Fire Emblem characters in Smash Bros.
There are so many. They're like even before Fates came out last year, or was it last year? Anyway, before Fates came out, they were like, "Here's a new Smash Bros. Character, not Lucina. Wow, I forgot her name.
Robin?
No,
Roy?
No, she's got gray hair, white hair, whatever.
Roy? I don't even
She
know
turns
what
into a
Roy's
dragon.
from.
I forget her name all of a sudden, even though I played through Fates. Anyway, the point is, they're just silly. There's so many characters, which means there's so many sword characters in Smash Bros. Already that I think they need to like lay off a little bit.
Calm your Tetons.
I wouldn't mind like DLC later once Fire Emblem
I
comes
need more
out
ranged
for like a
characters.
single character, because I think they also want to promote the new Fire Emblem game.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind that at all. Or like a free DLC. That would, like, if you want to promote your game, add a new free character to Smash Bros.
That'd be
Before
cool.
it comes out. I think that's
It's not
that
gonna
would-
happen.
Yeah,
It'd be cool.
That makes a lot of sense to me. But anyway,
Yeah. What would be cool is if you buy the game, then they give you the DLC for free.
That would
Or
be
for
cool.
other people, it's
I think people would
Whatever.
complain, but I wouldn't complain. I think that'd be fine because
fair,
I like Fire
right?
Emblem a lot, so I'm probably gonna
Yeah.
get this one. But so last year, December, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 came out. Huge RPG, loved it. I think Fire Emblem, they're gonna do like this big trailer where they're gonna say holiday 2018, and I think that's gonna be their holiday big RPG game. So anyway,
nice.
speaking of RPGs, I really want a story DLC reveal, or not reveal, but like trailer for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That's all I'm gonna say. The voice act you've been
Publicly.
working on,
You can't talk about this.
and I think it's because like they were doing some interviews with people, so like they were
Oh.
worried about it. Like, please don't talk about the stuff you've been doing because we don't want anyone to
We
know
lost
that we
your
have a story.
email.
Yeah.
So please, we're just
Like-
gonna tweet this out to you.
Oh. Anyway.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You do.
Anyway.
Cool.
You go.
Moving on, Mario Odyssey DLC.
Now or never.
It's gonna happen, or it's
Or
not.
it's not.
Those are the two options.
Typically, Mario games don't really have DLC.
They don't.
So-
Well, okay,
but like
typically
neither do
DLC
Legend of
didn't
Zelda games.
have DLC until like 5 years ago.
True.
like what games have used
And
to do.
Mario Odyssey was a huge hit, so why not milk us some more?
I would enjoy
You can
a
milk
little.
anything with nipples,
Yeah.
and we all have nipples.
I would love to be milked right now, Nintendo. Please
EA,
milk me. EA,
calm down. Calm yourselves.
get out of my house.
I milked out from you.
Completely dry, bone dry.
I started dry with you. You gotta tease me a bit first.
A little foreplay goes a long way with DLC. Anyway,
way.
Before you stick it.
yeah. The anyway, Ted Mosby.
The sticker.
Anyway, moving on. Like I would like an Island Delfino DLC for Mario Odyssey. I think that would be fun. I would pay whatever they ask. That's under $20. Screw it. I'll pay whatever you ask. This is another little mention from me. We haven't really heard anything from the teams that have worked on 2D Zeldas for the mobile platforms in the past, or like we haven't heard from them in a while. I think there's going to be like a 2D Zelda project for the Nintendo Switch to hold us over for the next Legend of Zelda that I think we're going to get like next year's E3. I would love that. So,
I've never been huge on the 2D Legend of Zeldas, so I started with Ocarina of Time.
Link Between Worlds was phenomenal. You should try it sometime. Borrow it from me.
Anyways, the point is...
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, moving on.
We'll see.
Some surprises that we might see from Nintendo that haven't been talked about yet.
Ooh. Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
We don't care.
Don't care for it much, but a lot of
Pikmin
people
4?
do. Pikmin 4. I loved Pikmin 3.
Could be
Never
fun.
played them.
And
Never played 'em.
Miyamoto loves Pikmin. Like, he's been, like, talking about Pikmin 4 for a while now. So,
Okay.
they really should announce it now.
And
So.
a new...
New IP. Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, last year it was
I mean,
ARMS. I think they should really keep going with new IPs. Like, see what works, see what doesn't. Splatoon really worked.
Milk
ARMS was pretty good.
the Switch.
Milk the Switch.
Milk it.
That's what we want. You did
Yeah.
not milk the
Wii U.
Wii
The Wii
U,
U.
and it was
There
like,
wasn't
we were
much
left
to
dry
milk.
for a long time.
There wasn't much to milk.
So
Well,
yeah,
okay,
keep it going with the
Few
Switch.
few nipples.
Very few nipples.
Very few.
Okay.
Speaking of nipples, Fortnite.
Lots of nipples.
There are.
Expand.
And
We all know that Fortnite's coming
There's
to the
a whole
Switch.
new pasture
Yeah.
with the Switch.
and I think Fortnite would do well on the Switch. Like, it's free to play, so obviously people are gonna download it.
And possibly crossplay for Fortnite.
Which they've been doing, right?
I don't actually know. I know that
Pretty
somebody
sure they
said
do.
it's going to happen.
Crossplay between PS4 and PC exists.
Okay.
Oh,
for
okay.
Fortnite, but that's it.
Well,
But
keep
we'll
it
see.
going. Keep
We'll
the
see.
crossplay going. I think that'd be fun. Last E3, they showed us some gameplay of Yoshi. We haven't heard of it since. So I think it's going to come out this summer, to be honest. Or like August. I think it's going to come out July, August. It should be ready. And I think that's just going to be another fun family game, just like Kirby, where like it's an enjoyable, good game. Woolly World was really fun. I actually got that on the 3DS. Man, I had a great time with it. Poochie was fun.
I had it on the Wii U.
Yeah.
It was a fun game.
I didn't have it.
It's frustrating trying to play with a 5-year-old, but it was fun.
Well, hey, he's your son is pretty good. He's
good.
Yeah, he's
good. He holds his own on a lot of games.
Yep.
On Splatoon 2, he holds his own. It's surprising.
He camps with a roller, so you got to be proud.
No, he doesn't.
Well, he did that one time where he killed like 10 people.
Okay, that one time, yes. My 5-year-old got like 10 kills once because he camped in front of the enemy's base with a roller. But if a 5-year-old's camping and you're just getting slaughtered by, it's not him, it's you.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah.
Just
but he will do like splat doolies.
Hold up. Dark Gamer, I predict Kingdom Hearts 3 2019 for Switch. Too easy.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to get to Square Enix next, and we'll talk about that then, because I kind of agree with you, but we'll talk about what Nomura and them and Square have said about porting porting KH3 to the Switch.
Well, we can start that now. We were going to mention Monster Hunter.
Oh, they'll put Monster Hunter on there.
Port. That's it.
There,
right.
it's mentioned.
Then move on.
Moving on.
So, okay, so with Kingdom Hearts 3, they've already announced, Nomura's already said at the event recently that early June they're going to give us the release date for Kingdom Hearts 3, which means I think they're going to do it at E3 because they have a whole presentation that they've announced for Square Enix. So I think that's when they're going to announce it, and I think that they're going to do something cool or something special at the orchestra concert, because last year that's when we got a big trailer for the Kingdom Hearts Orchestra is now touring. They're starting their inaugural
I didn't know that was a
concert.
thing.
Oh, it's a thing. You find out these things when you're a Kingdom Hearts fan.
TIL.
Yes. TIT? What? Oh, okay. So
we're past that.
We're past that.
That's a euphemism for Nintendo.
So I honestly think that they're either gonna like show us at the concert, they're gonna show some gameplay for Big Hero 6, or they're just gonna do something. They might give the whole Utada Hikaru song of Don't Think Twice, which would be awesome. Like they're gonna do something special, but they're gonna save the big stuff for E3 and give us the release date. My opinion, based on the fact that a lot of games are coming out in September, and a lot of games, including some of Square's own properties like Tomb Raider, and a lot of games, big games, are coming out in October, such as Red Dead Redemption 2. They're either really, really close to done and are going to release it in August, which, but I think more likely is that they're going to save it for November. And because there's not really a lot. Like, now there's Pokemon, but there's been very few things announced for November. So
unless they release that earlier and Smash Bros later, which we already discussed, we think Smash Bros will be first.
That would kind of be a problem. And I think they talk with other companies about release dates so that they don't like over compete with one another. What you doing there, bud?
Is my head that much bigger than your head?
Yes, your head is huge.
My heck.
Anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, I think they're gonna do a big trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3 that's gonna involve revealing Frozen or Jungle Book. I don't know. Both would be great. I think Frozen because it's a huge property.
Very popular, yeah.
It'll attract attention.
It'd be a cool world too.
I think it would be a really cool world.
Yeah.
Hey.
And
pun intended. It's Frozen. It's cold.
Oh.
The person joining your team,
yeah,
I want to be the little elk dude. I don't know his name.
The little
Sven.
Oh, short. the guy selling.
No, not the guy. The elk.
Stop hitting the table. You're like
the actual
the
moose.
Cameras.
The
moose.
The moose.
Yeah, no, I would love him as a party member.
That'd be awesome. I don't want Elsa or Anna or the any. I think it's gonna be. I want Olaf. I want no. I want
the guy would be fine.
I want the moose.
The dude.
Christoph.
He'd be fine. He'd be fine. I want either the Moose or the Big Abominable or Olaf.
Yeah.
Olaf
might be a fun, like, Blizzard-based summon later in the game.
He might be a fun summon, yeah.
Yeah, he'd be a cool summon. And then, okay, so, and I think, because they always reveal a world, and then they reveal, like, you know, core Kingdom Hearts, like, storyline stuff. So they're probably going to reveal the organization member associated with Frozen, or I don't think they're going to reveal Xehanort himself, though I really want to see his character model, and who voice acts him now that Leonard Nimoy's dead. Rest in peace. Anyway, so like, I think they're going to reveal a Data Org member, and then they're going to show us Kairi and like her new outfit, because they already like showed us in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross what that looks like. So we're probably going to have Kairi in there in some capacity. I think that's going to be fun.
We're going to take bets on how many chains Sora
No.
has on his
He's
outfit.
about like focusing on a Switch port. They would like to do it, but they would focus on that after it releases. So especially if it comes out in August, I think a 2019 port for the Nintendo Switch would be likely.
It really wouldn't surprise me due to the fact that they opened up to Xbox recently.
Oh yeah, like in their Square Enix is doing a ton of stuff with Nintendo, including Octopath Traveler, which I think they might talk about at E3, also with Nintendo. But yeah, I completely support the notion that in 2019 we'll get a Switch port, which I would double dip with for that. Like I play Kingdom Hearts 2 still, so I would love to play a Kingdom Hearts game on the go. Yeah. So that's just my bag.
All right.
It's my thing. Does that answer your question there?
Dark Rider.
Dark Gamer. Wow.
Hey, look.
His glasses are off. Anyway, keep checking chat, bro.
I'm glaring at the screen so that I can see. I don't know what's going on anymore because I don't have my glasses on.
We don't want. It's not like we don't want him to have glasses.
They glare.
You're embarrassing us, Four Eyes. They just have a lot of glare.
Yeah, you'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, so moving
there
on.
We are. Yeah, there we are.
We'll just briefly talk about this. I think that they're going to show more Final Fantasy VII Remake gameplay and tell us that in 2019, Episode 1 is going to be released. That's all.
Okay.
People like hate Nomura or something because of Final Fantasy 15, but Tabata is really to blame for the crappy story. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But like, I think he's going to do a great job with it.
It's another
That's a
show.
whole different thing.
Whole another discussion.
Anyway, so and that'll be exciting. Little thing I want to mention: Dragon Quest XI coming out in September. I think that they're going to release an open demo to get like American and European crowds like interested, because it's not huge over here, but like it has a cult following, and I think that they could really get more people because it's a really fun game on board with a demo. So I think that'd be good.
Be cool.
Anyway, up next,
Shadow of the Tomb Raider gameplay trailer looks awesome. We've only seen just a normal trailer though, not actual gameplay. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be Tomb Raider, like how she became the Tomb Raider. So,
I don't know much about it. So like,
it seems like it's a prequel.
The Rise of the Tomb Raider.
No. That's the Tomb Raider, like the remaster that they did.
Oh.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. Anyway, so that one, and then the Rise is a direct sequel to that. I think the Shadow is a direct sequel to the Rise of the Tomb Raider, actually, isn't it? Like it's how she becomes like the Tomb Raider after the Rise. Though I haven't finished Rise of the Tomb Raider.
I need to.
We'll look it up.
Play Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Anyway,
we'll see. Looks good though. Either way,
I'm most interested in the gameplay.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna introduce some fun mechanics.
And then hopefully we'll see an Avengers Project trailer.
Yeah, I'm very interested in that, and
cool
this is the perfect time because guess what? The world right now is obsessed with the Avengers.
Absolutely obsessed.
Just for right now.
2.3 billion or something they've raked
Just for right
in like a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and for the next year, because don't forget the sequel. Anyway, I think that it would be a good time. There's a lot of attention on the Avengers.
Thanos did nothing wrong.
No, he was a good guy.
Completely right.
Good guy. Anyway.
Good guy.
All right. Moving on from Square Enix to Sony.
Okay. Hopefully we'll see.
we're gonna get, obviously, not hopefully, we're gonna get Spider-Man gameplay.
We've already gotten a bit of Spider-Man gameplay.
I actually feel like we've gotten a lot of Spider-Man.
We have gotten a lot of.
I think it'll be playable at E3.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm frustrated with Sony at the moment with Spider-Man. Super excited for it. We're gonna get it when it's released.
They made me forget
But
about that with God of War, to be honest.
Yeah. But they've been a penis tease for a while now.
Is penis tease better than cock tease?
I don't know.
A PP tease, really.
It's whatever.
Just say tease. If you want to be PC.
We do not care about PC anyway.
I mean,
No.
Okay, so Sony's been a crap.
Going back to our earlier analogy, they've been
Back to the tits.
tantalizing us for far too long with this.
So like,
And
we're swollen, we're ready.
Yeah, we're swollen, we're ready, but then at the same time, it's just like, we're getting our milkings other places. At this,
Oh my!
You've prepped us. You were filled, and now like we're letting just anybody milk us.
Now
exactly the same way we've done with this metaphor.
We've become the demon cow. Malcolm in the Middle.
Alrighty.
Nobody.
And then Last of Us 2.
Last of Us 2, huge deal. We
Give
got
a little bit of
a
release
phenomenal trailer with Ellen Page playing the guitar or something.
That's what I started playing recently.
It's really good.
Yeah, it
Like
is.
it's the resource management is like fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
Usually I hate it, but it's like fun in this game. Anyway, that's gonna be a big deal for Sony, and I think they're gonna like give us a big trailer because we haven't seen gameplay. I want to know. I want to know what they're doing with this one. I want to know where the game's going.
I don't know.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm actually really getting into Bloodborne lately. Now that my friend showed me how.
I need to try it again.
Yeah.
And have you guys show me how.
Yeah, because there's definitely like it. Once you get the hang of it, like it's like okay.
I felt like I was actually pretty good at it.
And then the game showed you otherwise, just
no,
things like that.
Like I'd get to that one stupid boss on the bridge.
That's true. The very first boss, by the way. Go on.
Man.
I mean, you.
Is this like the meme that recently showed up about Dark Souls?
I don't know the meme you're referring to. Okay,
it's like shows the person's play history of the game is 0.1 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And their comment is, I'm an atheist, and this game made me turn to Jesus.
That's pretty good.
It was great.
Oh, man. Anyway, those games. Speaking of tough games, Mega Man 11 is coming out. That'll be fun. That's all I have to say.
Jesus will help me with Bloodborne?
He might.
I think those are the things
accept
that
him
he's
in your
concerned
heart.
with, really.
If you accept him in your heart.
If he's concerned with anything, it's about
Alright.
you being able to beat Bloodborne.
All right. Fair enough.
Yep.
Moving on.
I'd be happy with getting past that first.
Okay, so somebody mentioned recently that there could be PlayStation 2/3/1 games on PlayStation 4, which can only mean they're doing some sort of backwards compatibility. So,
Which, them
would be
following Microsoft.
There are a lot of really
good
good
idea.
games on
I mean,
all of those consoles.
Though my only argument against that is that they've been releasing like older games as remasters. So would they just avoid like Spyro, for example? Would they just avoid those games, or would they just feel like they would get more money selling remasters than doing old games? I don't know.
I could actually see them having both, because it's like we have, for instance, we have Resident Evil 4 remastered.
Mm-hmm.
I would much prefer to play the remaster than the original.
Mm-hmm.
It looks a lot better, even though the controls are still shoddy, even though...
So, in other words, like you can pay us a few bucks for the original, but the remaster is much better, so you should buy that kind of thing.
or they do something like StarCraft, where they released the
Exactly.
original,
Yeah.
and then said, "Pay us $15 for the remastered version."
Exactly.
Or they do
Follow
something
Blizzard.
like Halo, which released the Halo 2 remastered, and then mid-game you can press a button to literally change to the original game.
That's pretty cool.
Interesting.
That would be brilliant. Like, and you can never go wrong copying Blizzard, something that they do. They make really good decisions.
They milk.
Yeah.
I'll leave it there.
Thank you for like making that such like a little cliffhanger and then milk. Anyway, moving on from Sony to the one thing from Microsoft.
To Microsoft. We're going to turn to this guy.
Here, let me... Oh, you got it?
Okay, so...
Thank you, HaloFollower.com, for providing this to us.
Yeah. So I think that Halo 6 is coming with a teaser trailer, much like this Halo 5 teaser trailer. We get 30 seconds of, who's this guy? What's going on? And then at this point, we all know what a Guardian is because we've played Halo 5. So, I mean, this is the whole trailer. I think we'll probably get something like that.
I think that would be a good idea on there. What is this? A new Monster Hunter? What is this? And then it zooms out and you see like Cappy, and you realize it's a trailer for Mario Odyssey. But like obviously this is a lot different than that, but it's the same concept.
Right. So we won't know what is going on until the very last 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And
that'd be cool.
I think that 343 probably will stick to the mold of what, because this worked for them. I mean, this 30-second video of who knows who this guy is generated all sorts of hype for Halo 5.
Yep. And I feel like they need to have a bigger... I'm not like a huge Halo guy, but I feel like they need to have more of a resolution at the end of this one. I feel like people complain about Halo 5 because it wasn't a satisfying cliffhanger. It was just like... Because I like this... Halo games are really good at giving us like a really defined like satisfaction at the end of a game, and but like still kind of like it could continue. But this one just felt like a half a game, and to be continued was the cliffhanger instead of like you just did this amazing thing, but like look over here. I don't know.
Right.
Does that make sense?
So I mean I get it. Like the difference between the Halo 2 cliffhanger to Halo 3, like we thought he was dead. And then Halo 3 is like, oh no, he's gonna jump out of this effing spaceship, crash land on this planet, and be all good. So we didn't, like, there was no way we could have known that was happening. Obviously, we know Cortana's the bad guy now. Like,
spoilers?
That's not even a cliffhanger anymore.
I haven't played any of them. I can't complain.
I don't think you have any right. Not that it's a big deal.
When did this happen?
Halo 5.
When Halo 5 came out, that's when it happened.
It's like the last 5
Has she always been a bad guy?
No.
You just didn't know? Okay.
They just want to like shut her off or whatever.
So the story of Halo 5.
Wait a second.
We don't really have to go into the story.
In 30 seconds. So you go off, you see these things, and John is like, I'm going to go after Cortana because he has this weird vision after he falls off a bridge fighting a hunter. So he has a vision of Cortana. He's like, I'm going after her. And then the rest of his team follows. There's another team that chases after them. Big whoop. After 8 years of life, all AI will lose their sanity, become insane. Cortana's at that point. She's 7.5 years of life.
I think we're at 30
dying.
seconds. They chase Cortana. Other team chases that team chasing Cortana. Guardians are
the
thing,
big dude you just saw.
Big thing that destroys stuff. And she went off with that. And Master Chief was like, sad.
Yeah, at the end she's like, I have to go, and I'm taking all the AI with me.
All of the AI.
Basically.
All of the AI.
That was it.
Yeah. So
why has Microsoft been putting Cortana on our laptops then?
It's been more than 8 years, right?
What you playing at, Bill Gates?
Has it been 8 years?
I don't know. I don't keep track.
Let's see.
Probably not, actually.
Anyway, so the point is...
We're going to get something.
We're going to get something, and for heaven's sake...
We're at the halfway point.
Do a split. We're way past halfway.
I know.
We're pretty close.
I know, but it's stretchy time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, my movie started 10 minutes ago.
Anyway, we're going to finish up here. So, make it split screen co-op. That's what people want. Shouldn't be too hard, to be honest. Just do it.
Listen to the people.
Listen to the people.
Why can't
Anyway,
Moving on.
Ubisoft. They did a huge trailer for Ubisoft. They did a huge
wasn't
trailer
correcting
for. You're retarded. They did a huge trailer for Beyond Good and Evil 2 last year. None of it was gameplay. It was really cinematic and fun, and that was a huge reveal for them because it's been years since the first game. That was like a GameCube game. Anyway, so I think they're gonna give us gameplay, and I think that's probably, it might even be a late 2018 release, but I think it's gonna be 2019. But that'll be a lot of fun. And then Preston, Assassin's Creed.
Odyssey? So we're gonna get a new Assassin's Creed, I guess, Odyssey. I'm not hyper into it right now.
It's whatever for me.
Like, if it doesn't include... So, there was like a cliffhanger at the end of Assassin's Creed 3. And it hasn't been resolved. They've released like 4 games, and they haven't even mentioned Juno.
Exactly. They're just going to leave this unresolved cliffhanger for decades.
The moment the game changed from Desmond to you as the main character was the moment it lost my interest.
Fair enough.
Right.
So not interested in that.
So it's gonna come. It's gonna be glitchy AF. We're looking at
hopefully.
you, Assassin's Creed Unity, and it's. I'll probably get it and play it, but whatever.
Assassin's Creed 3 was bad. I got stuck in a roof one time.
Okay, but your face didn't melt off. So.
Oh,
True.
well, that's kind of fun.
I was just stuck in a roof. It only kind of sucked for a little while.
Those are glitches people like.
Yeah.
People use that type of.
As long as you don't lose a lot of like progress or whatever.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so it's
You
gonna
didn't like
happen.
the face melting?
I didn't ever have that happen to me.
I didn't either. I didn't play it.
So and then I think.
Oh wait, hold on. Okay, if they give us extremely underrated, they did it really well with.
I didn't even know it was rated.
Revolutions.
Didn't know.
Hey.
Yeah. Do
So
enough people play it to rate it?
it was great.
It was
They
like
did
the
really
Batman multiplayer.
And speaking of really good underrated multiplayer, Splinter Cell. We're gonna get a new Splinter Cell.
Alright.
I think.
Awesome.
That
And-
was a great co-op game.
yes, but nobody knows about Mercs versus Spies. It was a Splinter Cell Chaos Theory
didn't know
multiplayer game. Basically capture the flag, but there's multiple flags, and instead of being flags, they're terminals. As a spy, you go up to it, and when you're within range, you can hack into it. The Mercs get warned. They come after you with their guns. Spy is a third-person character. Merc is a first-person character, and the different ways of gameplay between the two of them was just incredible. Like, I mean,
Interesting.
as a Merc, you don't know where the spies are, really. You just kind of have like a radar thing that tells you they're in this direction and they're within this range. So you'd have to figure out if you wanted to look up or down, find them on a zip line, hanging up upside down on a pipe, if you wanted to use your night vision, or if you wanted to throw a grenade at a certain angle to somewhere that you've seen people before, like based off of your own experience. If you haven't played the game, it's just like you don't know what the F is going on. All you know is there's a spy hacking a terminal and you have to kill him.
Interesting.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
All right.
So maybe they do something similar to that, or like completely different, but just as fun, like a different game mode. And I think shooter games need different at this point. Which is why like the Battle Royale is such a big thing, because it's different, it's new.
Yeah, it's new.
I think it's gonna like.
Are we gonna see any more of those
out.
types of games?
I think we're gonna see more, and I think so going into EA, we're gonna see Battlefield 5.
I want a Splatoon
with the women. Don't get why it's a big deal. Anyway, not Splatoon, with Battlefield 5.
No, I want a Splatoon Battle Royale style.
Oh.
We all drop in, paint
That
the
would
crap
be insane. That'd be
out of
so many
everything.
colors.
Well, no, like you just do it like a 4-team or something. 4 teams of 20. Go in, paint the crap.
Or 20 teams of 4.
I don't know.
Meh.
Whatever.
Either way.
Whatever.
I'm not asking for it, but
Paint the
I would
crap
enjoy it.
out of stuff. It'd have to be a much smaller map, but you paint the crap out of stuff after, and instead of or when the map is gonna shrink, they shrink the map, and then whoever has the least amount painted, y'all die. You respawn up at that point. Anyways,
Maybe Splatoon 3.
this is another.
I don't
This is
think
another
that's-
video. It's
another
not
video.
gonna. It's not ever gonna happen.
Anyway, so I think there's gonna be new, and I
Sorry.
think they're doing a battle royale mode for Battlefield 5.
That seemed to be
Because-
the implication.
Yeah, because they have to now.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is doing it. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna die off. I get sick of it
Whatever.
fast, but I know
Yeah.
people love it.
Alrighty.
And then Anthem, we saw that last year. Looked
All
pretty
the
fun.
EA stuff.
But I think EA's gonna screw it up just like everything else.
Loot boxes.
How long is that teat? Yeah.
It's a cow teat.
EA, this boo is for you. And then because EA have said I think that's the point. EA have said that they don't believe in single player games despite the successes
Bastards.
of Nintendo and Sony's properties, among others that have done really, really well. They don't believe in it, so I'm not interested in whatever EA has to say
They're
about
only
Star
on
Wars.
Halo 6. And those were only kind of popular.
And Gears of War
Exactly.
6.
Could not even come close to caring about Gears of War. Anyway,
Well, no, I'm saying it's an extremely popular first player game.
yeah.
One player game.
And the best game of last month was only single player.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
So
Anyway.
the point is, EA, we don't care about
We don't care about you.
Moving
Moving on.
yeah,
any
give
Star
it,
Wars games that you...
give Star Wars
Yeah.
to somebody else who can make a great single player campaign.
Actually,
For whatever
don't
and
even give it
play.
to anybody else. Just sell that company that you bought that was already making Star Wars.
That's true. Or dissolve yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, so and then a few like random ones that may or may not show up. I'm gonna do Cyberpunk 2077. The trailer last year looked really cool. I don't really know what it
I
is.
don't know what that is.
Maybe it'll show up again.
That's okay.
CD Projekt Red seems to be working on a new RPG. Very interested in seeing what that's like because they've done the Witcher games and they know how to make a good game.
Agreed.
Yeah. And then Red Dead Redemption.
Red.
That is a...
It is difficult.
Um,
RDR.
maybe. Hopefully we'll see Rockstar.
I'm sure that we'll see something because they've already said it's happening.
It's coming out in October
Yeah.
27th,
So we're going to see
26th.
something.
But,
But
I'm excited
Rockstar
for that.
Yeah. Anyway, we may or may not see that because Rockstar likes to do their own things.
Mhm.
And then one last thing is that we didn't put down, but the company that makes that made the Arkham games, Batman.
Yeah.
They are apparently like okay. So there's a rumor that they're, but
I look at it.
yeah.
I wonder how they'd make it good. Superman is just flawed to begin with.
Especially from a gameplay experience, like Batman
We need to
is
have...
pretty obvious at what you should do for gameplay. But
Yeah.
with Superman, I don't know.
Superman.
Yeah.
There was that notoriously bad Superman game for the N64 where you're just flying through rings.
Oh, I remember. I didn't play it,
Oh,
but I
man.
remember thinking it was awful. like,
Yeah,
looking
it just
at
looks awful.
Yeah.
We should have a video discussing what DC's problem is. And their
Yeah.
problem stems from Superman. Because you can't have, especially with like Justice League, you can't have someone with near infinite power like Superman and then a dude in a bat costume. Right? Like
And that's
Well, here's the thing,
there's just a
and-
weird dichotomy there.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's I'm not sure if Batman said it in one of his comics. Anyways, people are like, Batman can't be Superman. He's just a smart guy with lots of gadgets and stuff. Who is Superman's arch nemesis?
a smart guy with lots of gadgets and stuff.
Yeah,
Lex
so, like,
Luthor.
that's-
Lex Luthor, who doesn't
Yeah.
have any superpowers.
Kind of what they go with.
The problem is with. Anyways, we should actually have another video.
we should
discussing
do
this.
it, but like
Let's
we may
do another
discuss
video
the
discussing
superhero
this.
stuff.
Okay.
Superheroes.
Anyway, that's it for us. That's all the
Yeah.
predictions we have for E3.
Predictions for E3.
We're hoping to make a post E3 little discussion video of what we were most impressed with and surprised with.
Yeah.
But until then, we'll see you guys later.
Have a good one.